I don't horses. I said it's 700 horses. When we fixing to leave?
That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them.
Hello, honey. Get ready. Because social media is about to be in complete chaos this week, and there's a major reason why. After years of staying almost completely silent, JayZ stepped onto the Roots picnic stage and appeared to address just about everyone who has been coming at him over the past few years. And out of all the names being discussed, Nicki Minaj seemed to be one of the biggest targets. JayZ reportedly took a sharp shot at Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty, bringing attention to his legal situation, his past record, and the restrictions that have affected parts of his daily life and ability to travel. People online were shocked because many felt he went much further than anyone expected. Now, the streets have been talking, and one rumor making the rounds is that Jay showed up with an afro because Nicki supposedly told him to ditch the lace front. That joke had social media cracking up and posting non-stop reactions. But if there's one thing people know about Nicki, it's that she usually doesn't ignore comments aimed in her direction. And if you remember, she had already hinted that she was willing to reveal more information and receipts involving the Carters. Now, with JayZ stepping into the conversation so publicly, insiders are claiming the situation could be heading toward a major showdown very soon. So first things first, Nicki jumped on her stories and wrote, "Imagine being a grown man worried about Annika in the year 2026. That's all I'ma say." Anyways, next question. Papa Bear can say AH now. That post instantly got people talking, but according to rumors floating around online, many believe that was only the beginning of her response.
For some reason, when y'all are around certain people, y'all feel that y'all have this power. Oh, I didn't know he came out Drake. I didn't even know that. I must have missed it. I promise you. Came at Drake for what? Came at Drake for what? Nobody old shithole.
Some commentators are even speculating that Nicki may be prepared to reveal information about long-running celebrity rumors involving some of the industry's biggest names. Baby, if even half of these claims are true, social media is about to be working overtime. And you already know people are watching every move for signs of what happens next. For a little background, JayZ's recent performance included several lines that many listeners interpreted as direct shots at different figures in the music industry. When speaking about Drake, JayZ rapped, "A rapper can't be my op. The jig is up. I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again." Those lyrics immediately sparked debate across social media. He also followed up with bars about publishing ownership and contract structures, including the line, "Them crackers got your publishing," while suggesting that some artists remain tied to deals that limit their control over their own work. Many fans interpreted the message as Jay positioning himself as a business owner and executive rather than simply another rapper competing for attention. And if Kanye West thought old tensions had completely faded away, listeners believe JayZ made it clear that he still remembers the history between them. He appeared to reference their long-running feud and past public disagreements, adding another layer to an already explosive performance. Jay also seemed to mention Questlove, with many fans connecting the reference to Jaguar Wright. Since Jaguar has been one of JayZ's most outspoken critics in recent months, people were quick to notice her name being pulled into the conversation once again. The reactions online were immediate, and the speculation only got louder.
That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them. A rapper can't be my eye. I got MAGA Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them. I'm governed by God. You trying to break the government. I brain for 40 days. My neck get flooded again. Wrist get flooded again.
According to fans discussing the performance online, the person who seemed to receive the most attention in JayZ's diss was Nicki Minaj. Some listeners interpreted his lyrics as suggesting that Nicki was struggling personally, while others believed he was taking shots at her confidence and her ongoing public feuds. He also appeared to intentionally stutter during part of the freestyle, and many fans immediately connected it to a past moment when Nicki forgot some lyrics during a performance. To make things even more noticeable, Viewers pointed out that he seemed to imitate some of the same hand gestures she used on stage. Because of that, many people argued that JayZ wasn't making a mistake at all. They believe every detail was planned and that he was deliberately pushing the Nicki references as far as possible to make sure nobody missed the message. And honey, if the online reactions are any indication, people think Nicki has not been happy since those comments started making headlines. One thing many fans agree on is that discussions involving family members tend to spark the strongest reactions. That's why some listeners felt JayZ crossed into especially sensitive territory when he referenced her husband and made comments that people interpreted as criticism of their family situation. Adding even more tension to the conversation, Nicki has spent years publicly expressing frustrations about business dealings connected to Tidal following its sale.
Everybody think they're the ones insane. You're no maniac. Watch y'all saniac in my presence, nigga. I need a new therapist. This shit is not and I'm truly on the brink. Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think. And none of that nigga still stuttering. That chatty patty down on his luck again. Quest introducing me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still.
She has also alleged that Roc Nation worked against her career behind the scenes and limited certain opportunities. In addition, she has claimed that support given to artists such as Megan Thee Stallion was part of a larger effort aimed at competing with her influence in the industry. Those allegations remain heavily debated, but they continue to be a major part of the ongoing discussion surrounding the feud. Nicki has also previously suggested that business conflicts within the industry have affected her music releases and career opportunities. Over the years, she has made a number of public claims involving JayZ, Beyonce, and powerful figures in entertainment. At one point, she shared old photos and online posts that she argued supported her views, sparking major debate across social media. Those allegations have remained unproven, but they generated plenty of headlines and reactions. Now that JayZ's latest comments have everyone talking, rumors are flying that Nicki could respond in a much bigger way. According to online speculation, she may be preparing to address long-running rumors involving some of the industry's biggest names. Insiders and commentators have been claiming that she has information, stories, and details gathered from years of working in the business, though none of these reports have been independently confirmed. As for JayZ and Beyonce, their relationship has been the subject of public discussion for years. Fans often point to past controversies, including JayZ's previously acknowledged infidelity, as evidence that the couple has faced challenges behind the scenes. Because of that history, every new rumor about their marriage tends to spread quickly and attract massive attention. There have also been repeated reports and online theories claiming that the two live increasingly separate lifestyles while continuing to appear together at major events. However, neither JayZ nor Beyonce has confirmed many of the claims circulating online. Even so, the speculation never seems to slow down. Another story that has resurfaced recently involves claims that Beyonce had reservations early in the relationship because of JayZ's reputation and the attention surrounding his personal life. Various insiders and commentators have repeated different versions of that narrative over the years, though the details remain heavily disputed. Still, with tensions rising and fans watching closely, every old rumor is suddenly being pulled back into the spotlight once again. According to various stories that have circulated for years, some insiders claimed that Beyoncé's mother strongly supported the relationship from the beginning. The rumor was that, as someone deeply involved in guiding her daughter's career, she viewed the partnership as beneficial both personally and professionally. Supporters of that theory have argued that being connected to someone as influential as JayZ could help elevate Beyoncé's position in the industry even further. However, these claims remain part of ongoing public speculation and have never been fully verified. As for the current drama, social media is packed with people wondering what happens next. There are constant rumors that Nicki could respond with new information, documents, or claims of her own. Whether any of that actually happens remains to be seen, but the anticipation online has definitely been building. Fans, bloggers, and commentators are all watching closely for the next move in this escalating back and forth. At the same time, some critics argue that JayZ is facing plenty of scrutiny himself. They point out that his name has been connected to several major controversies and public allegations in recent years, which has led many people online to question whether anyone involved in these disputes can truly claim the moral high ground. One of the biggest stories involved a civil lawsuit that made headlines and generated widespread discussion across social media and news outlets. That case was later voluntarily dismissed, and JayZ strongly denied the allegations, arguing that the claims against him were false and damaging to his reputation. He has continued pushing back through legal channels and public statements. Even with those developments, online conversations have not slowed down. His name is still frequently mentioned whenever broader discussions about the music industry's biggest controversies arise, and the public debate surrounding those topics continues to generate intense reactions across social media platforms. Another reason JayZ's name continues to trend during major controversies is because people often bring up various claims, rumors, and reports that have circulated online over the years. For example, some commentators have pointed to references in publicly discussed documents and records connected to broader investigations involving other high-profile figures. However, being mentioned in such discussions does not by itself establish wrongdoing, and many of these claims remain disputed or unverified. There have also been numerous allegations, internet theories, and social media debates linking a wide range of celebrities to different controversies. In many cases, those claims have never been proven, and the individuals involved have denied wrongdoing or have not been formally implicated in any criminal conduct. Because of that, supporters and critics continue to argue over whether public figures should be criticizing others while facing intense scrutiny themselves. As the online conversation grows louder, people keep revisiting old rumors, past headlines, and unresolved debates, making the entire situation even more heated and dramatic. At this point, the internet is treating this situation like a full-blown showdown, and every new post is getting picked apart for hidden messages and possible clues. Fans are watching Nicki's social media, JayZ's camp, and even people connected to both sides trying to figure out who is about to make the next move. What's making the drama even bigger is that neither side appears interested in backing down anytime soon. The moment JayZ's comments started circulating, social media exploded with reactions, debates, and theories from every direction. Some people believe this is just competitive rap talk being taken to another level, while others are convinced there is much more happening behind the scenes. Meanwhile, industry insiders and bloggers keep claiming that private conversations, old business disagreements, and long-standing tensions could eventually become public. Whether those reports are accurate or not, they have definitely added another layer of mystery to the situation. Every day seems to bring a new rumor, a new theory, or another viral post that gets everyone talking again. And let's be real, if either side decides to release receipts, respond directly, or address the allegations head-on, social media could go into complete overdrive. Right now, fans are glued to their phones waiting for the next chapter because this story doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon. While fans continue choosing sides, one thing is becoming crystal clear. This feud has grown far beyond a few lyrics and social media posts. What started as diss records and online shots has turned into one of the most talked about celebrity storylines of the year, with millions of people following every update. The biggest question now is whether Nicki will respond directly or keep everyone guessing. Her supporters are convinced she has plenty to say and won't let the situation slide without addressing it somehow. Others think she may take a more strategic approach and wait for the perfect moment before making any major statement. Either way, the anticipation is building fast, and every cryptic post instantly becomes headline news. On the other side, JayZ's supporters argue that he was simply defending himself and responding to years of criticism aimed in his direction. They believe his performance was his way of reminding people that he is still paying attention, even after staying relatively quiet for so long. That perspective has only added more debate to an already divided conversation. For now, nobody outside their inner circles truly knows what comes next. But with fans, bloggers, and industry commentators analyzing every move, this story continues to dominate timelines across social media. And if either camp decides to raise the stakes even higher, don't be surprised if the internet completely loses its mind once again. As the drama keeps unfolding, people are also looking beyond the personal shots and focusing on the bigger picture. Many fans believe this clash reflects years of unresolved industry tensions, business disputes, and competing fan bases that have been building pressure behind the scenes for a long time. One reason the conversation refuses to die down is because both JayZ and Nicki are among the most influential figures in music. When artists of that level become connected to controversy, every comment, lyric, and social media post gets amplified across the internet. A single sentence can spark thousands of reactions within minutes. Meanwhile, content creators, vloggers, and entertainment pages are working overtime trying to uncover new details and predict what happens next. Some claim more information is coming, while others believe the situation has already reached its peak. The truth is that nobody knows for sure, which is exactly why so many people remain glued to the story. What's certain is that public interest isn't slowing down anytime soon. Every new rumor, interview, or online reaction creates another wave of discussion, keeping the spotlight firmly on everyone involved. Until one side makes a definitive move or addresses the situation directly, fans will continue watching closely and debating every development like it's the biggest story in entertainment. According to reports and ongoing online speculation, Nicki hasn't made any major public response yet, but many commentators believe she could have much more to say if she decides to address the situation directly. Some sources are even claiming that there are additional allegations, stories, and industry secrets that could be brought into the spotlight if this feud continues to escalate. Of course, for now, those remain rumors, and fans are left waiting to see what actually happens next. The big question is, what should Nicki do from here? Should she take the high road, stay focused on her music, and let her years of success speak for themselves while the public conversation continues around her? Or will she respond in the bold, unpredictable way that many of her supporters have come to expect over the years? Either choice could have major consequences, and that's exactly why so many people are watching this story so closely. One thing is certain. Nicki has built a reputation for standing her ground when she feels challenged, especially when personal matters become part of the conversation. That's why many fans believe a response could be coming when people least expect it. And if it does, social media is guaranteed to go into overdrive. But what do you think? Should Nicki respond, or should she leave the situation alone? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest updates and entertainment news.